Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you here today. My name is Kelsey. We are in Lugo, in Spain. Welcome, Richard. Welcome, Lynn. Welcome, Mary Lou. Welcome, Judy. Welcome, everyone. Do let me know where you are tuning in from today. And if you have ever been to Spain before, we are in Lugo, which is right above Portugal in the Galicia region of Spain. So we're in northwest, right by the Atlantic. If this is your first time using HeyGo, let me be the first to welcome you. In terms of using the platform, you can see all of the comments popping up there. That is where you let me know, hey, that's really beautiful. Can we see that again? There's someone following you. Any of those things are greatly appreciated. And that's also where you let me know if you ever can't see or hear clearly. I do have a thing that tells me how the reception is, but it is always good to know, hey, it's getting a little pixelated or whatnot, and I will adjust. Do let me know where you are tuning in from today. And a little bit about me. I am originally from Chicago and Portland, Oregon. You are my 1000th tour. Mary Lou, that's amazing. Wow. And my husband and I just moved to Valencia in Spain on the Mediterranean in February. We are loving it, and I found a €5 plane ticket up to A Coruña, which is about an hour away from here. So I am on a day trip today. Becky from Michigan, welcome. Never been to Spain. Oh, well, today you are going to get quite a rambunctious visit to Spain. We are having a festival here today. I lost internet on your last tour. Our problem, the whole village lost internet. Oh no. Well, it's good to see you, Lynn. I hope Malta is doing well, and I'm crossing my fingers for you that the internet situation can stay. Before we go and see the beautiful city, I did just peek in this really lovely church, and I wanted to share it with you. I have to be very quiet in there, so I'm just going to pop in and show it to you, and then we'll pop back out. But it is called Santa Maria a Nova, and it is from the 1300s, to give you an idea as to how old this city is. So I'm going to flip this around, and let's go on in. Again, I have to be very quiet in here. Oh. Real fast, and then we'll be on our way. Zoom in on this. Look at that pink marble. Wow. Okay, let's be on our way. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, welcome. For those of you who are just joining, I had to be very, very quiet in the beautiful little church. But that was Santa Maria a Nova Church from the 1300s. So yes, they were having a service, which is why I had to just be very quick. But we are in Lugo today, which happens to be one of the best Roman remains preserved town due to the Roman wall that we saw earlier today. And they are having a festival right now where everyone celebrates their Roman history. So we won't be in this fairgrounds for all of it, but we will just walk through this while we check out the town hall here. This was built in the 18th century, and this is for all intents and purposes, considered the center of Lugo. People are seeing the camera and they're giving me the peace sign. Little children, they're so cute. You can see all the beautiful arches here and the flowers. And then you see the big sign in the middle that says Lucas Augusti, which is how, sorry, it's noisy, which is how Lugo got its name. It comes from Lucas Augusti here. That was the original name given to this town by the Romans. Excuse the balloons that happen to be in our way. But yes, this is the name of the festival, but also the name of the town that was the original name of the town anyway. I imagine your fun glasses make people feel comfortable around you, and that gimbal. I hope so, MB. I hope that people find joy in the glasses, because I do. This was built literally this afternoon, this situation here, and it's part of the festival. So we're just going to walk by it and then go see some of the other things in the town. But this festival is one of the two main festivals here in Lugo, and this is the main festival that everybody loves. So let me just get out of the crowds here, show you for all of you. Oh, the balloons. I think we walked by the balloons already, but I'm sure there will be more. So this is a festival to celebrate the Roman heritage. You can see all of the men dressed up in costume. Women are dressed up as well, but the men have more dramatic costumes. Women just have sort of flouncy dresses on. But and you can see there's even a hog here with Lucas Augusti written on it. Some handsome Romans. Yes, I agree. There are quite a few handsome men in tights. Or in skirts, I guess. So this is the big fairgrounds. We're not going to go into that, but I did want to show you the food. You know that I love food. So these are some of the breads that they made for this festival. And then these are these little, they're kind of like paninis, or what's the folded pizza one? What is that called? I feel so ridiculous that I can't remember the name. Like where you fold a pizza in half. Calzone. Thank you, Lynn. Yes, they're kind of. It's right there on the tip of my tongue. Yes, they look like calzones, but they're not. But they have all kinds of different ingredients in them. There's tuna and tomatoes, as you all know from my tours in Valencia. Tuna and tomatoes is definitely something that I was introduced to in Spain. I'm just showing you some handsome men in costume. And then here are some of the cookies as well. Oh, and the beautiful ladies in costume also. Very beautiful. And then let me show you the cake. You know I love cake. Oh, look at this. So first I'll show them all to you, then I'll talk about why that cake has a cross on it. The main cathedral that we saw earlier today, it is unfortunately closed now, but we can see the outside of it. But it is shaped like a Gaelic cross, or a Celtic cross. So that is why all of these lemon cakes have the cross on them. So yummy. Oh, cute little kids dressed up. That's adorable. Oh, for all of you meat fans. Wow. This is exciting. I can take a picture of this with my other phone. That is so very cool. Oh my goodness. Look at that bacon. I wonder if they consider it to be pork belly here. Nah, I think that's bacon. And look at all these different types of sausages. Wow. Oh, I am so hungry right now. This was not meant to be a food tour. Why does the food always look so good? Okay, so we are in Plaza Mayor. This is the main square. Of course, it's all covered up by people and events happening right now, so we can't see too much. But this is where the city was founded, and Lugo itself, the region, was built because of the Minya River. I realize it is very loud. I'm working my way out of the crowd, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me a little bit better. But the city was built around the Minya River, which does go right through the outer parts of the city. Unfortunately, it is slightly too far away for us to see it, but there is a lovely Roman bridge there. It's about a 30-minute walk, though, so we would not have time to get there and then get all the way back for my bus that takes me back home today. But here you can see some people posing in front of the symbol for the Lugo consecration. I was streamed from the bridge on Wednesday. Oh, Monica, that is so cool. I watched one of your tours up here the other day. I was like, wow, I have somebody who's already here, but I leave on Tuesday, unfortunately. But your part of town, or your part of the country, Monica, is beautiful. Here is some Roman columns. Of course, these are remakes. these are not real, but they are quite beautiful. And then I just wanted to show you the little statue over here that the kids are climbing on. But on Tuesday. Oh, I'm already out of town though. I have a 12-hour layover in Malaga on Tuesday. Here we go. I love this statue. Look at the how sturdy it is that these little girls can climb all over it. That is a strong piece of metal. Look at those horses. I love that. That is so cool. Okay. Oh yes, in terms of my other tours, while we walk, yes, this is very interesting. We are actually leaving the crowds right now because it does get loud every now and then you can't hear me. Ooh, this is pretty. Yes, Lynn, I am doing a tour during my layover in Malaga. It's 12 hours, so I thought I might as well do a tour here. It's the home of Picasso, so it's got some really beautiful things there. And there's also a Roman theater, and I love Roman theaters. But this is the town. We will see the walls again at the very end of this tour. But the walls are why this town is so famous. It has the oldest walls that are entirely intact by the Romans. And here, of course, is the main cathedral. We're going to walk around and see the front of it. It is unfortunately closed, but we did go in there during our walk around the walls time a few hours ago. Earlier, when I was walking over here, I can't believe this is empty right now. When I was coming over here, not even 20 minutes ago, there were probably 400 people here having a makeshift gladiator competition with women wearing armor. Everyone was cheering and clapping, and there was drums, and it was very exciting. And now it's all gone. That's so sad. Okay, so here is one of the outside crosses, which I've actually never seen anything like this before. With the cross outside. I think this is really beautiful. This is the church or the Cathedral of Lugo. You can see it beautiful clock tower here. And then we're going to go all the way over to the front. I just wanted to show you this. Let's do vertical. 3, 2, 1. As I said that, a pigeon flew maybe 2 inches from my face. That was highly exciting and also highly unnerving. All right, going back. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I see you, pigeons. I see you. You just want my snacks in my pocket. I did bring some more snacks to show you guys because I found the coolest little fried donut things here earlier and I had to save some. Hello! And I had to save some to show you guys. But look at this. This is one of the doors to the cathedral. I'm going to get real close here. This door is not open, obviously, but look at these. That is so cool. Now let's back up and see the whole thing. Also, it doesn't look like a shell in its entirety here, but these are reminiscent of the shells for the Camino de Santiago that you see all over this town. So let's do vertical. 3, 2, 1. So very beautiful. But yeah, a lot of the doors and restaurants and windows and I mean old things that aren't just souvenir shops. Going back. 3, 2, 1. A lot of the old things that are they all have shells on them to show that this is a stop for the Camino de Santiago. And I'm going to show you a couple of those really cool shops in just a second. It's beautiful. So we are walking through Old Town. This is the oldest part of Lugo. And oh, look at this mural. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. This is a very religious town also, so you will see quite a few Mary statues, quite a few different paintings like this that are referencing the heavens. Here we go. Okay, let's continue along here. So this cathedral was built on, I'm just walking to the front of it, so that way we can get a really good view. But this cathedral was built in year 1129 over an existing church from year 755. Get all that? It is quite old. Here is part of it where I think we're going to be able to get a straight on shot, which is going to be really nice. But, oh, this is so pretty. Look at this. I love this. And it took about 150 years to be completed. But during the earthquake of Lisbon, which is not very far away, mind you, we are not far from the Portuguese border at all. We're very, very close. So the 1755 earthquake that destroyed Lisbon also created cracks in the walls here big enough for people to sit in and pass through. What year was this built again? Sorry, I missed that. So this was built in year 1129. That was when it was started. And then it was completed in year 1273. And as always, I am an opera singer and a German teacher. I am not an official tour guide. I do know some things, and I have been to 47 countries, mostly by myself. So I would like to think that I find all of the pretty and the important and the delicious places. But as always, if I don't know all of the details, don't hold it against me. But I do try and learn as much as I can before I get to each place. Isn't this beautiful? And oh yes, so the earthquake in 1755 basically destroyed the building, mainly because there's 8 feet of space underneath this building from the old church it was built on top of. So that caused a lot of additional problems in a building that already had quite a few issues with its construction. But in the 1100s, the bishop Philip III showed up and said, I have money, and I would like there to be a really beautiful painting inside here, like basically a fresco, but a little bit different. So I didn't upload it on the tour, but I will post it on the tour, the page where you can see all of my posts. I do try and post travel things every day, so in case you are looking for travel things to check out, that is a good thing to look at. So this is we are going to go outside just a second, but this is the Santiago Gate. This is one of the initial 5 gates in this Roman city wall. These were built by the Romans in the 2nd and 3rd centuries. So these constructions are 1800 years old. The Gate of Santiago. These walls are anywhere between 33 and 50 feet tall, or 10 to 15 meters. And I just love this, like all the beautiful modern construction, and then the Roman construction. It's like it just takes the cake. You go, okay, that is very cool. I do want to walk along here. We did see some of this earlier, but actually, let's go back in here. I'm trying to decide between 2 pretty views, and I think this is the prettier one. Oh, here is the beautiful cathedral as we walk in, by the way. But we will see the walls as we are walking. The walls themselves, though, they have been around since the 2nd century, and this is one of the 4 entrances to the walls. There's just gravel up there, so I have lots of gravel in my shoes. But because of this church, you will see a lot of the shells. And see how like all the little lines here, these are what some of the decorations mimic. So here is the one accessible ramp to the Roman wall, which this was built more, this has been restored more recently, but it still is the original Roman construction. Look at those stones. Those are just so amazing. So very beautiful. Yes, so I got here this morning on my 7 o'clock train. I arrived here at about 9 in the morning. Look at all the little kids in their costumes. And there were almost no crowds, barely any shops open. So I really got to look at all of the buildings and the limestone and the old buildings here, which I think are really cool. Oh, look at these 2. Oh, goodness. How exciting. All right, we're just going to pop into one of the main squares that has a really nice view, and it's also where people are eating and enjoying their afternoon. So that is where I will head now. But this festival that's going on, it is called the Arde Lucas, or basically a differently phrased version of Lucus Augusti, which was the original name for this town back when the Romans were here. So you can see all of the flyers for it. In case the men in tights and marching bands and different setups did not tell you, Lucas on fire. Oh, Monica, that is awesome. It does. It does seem like it is. It is quite hot here. All right, it might be a little bit loud for a second, but bear with me as we walk through the crowded streets. Oh my goodness. All right, we're just going to this little square over here. There is a two group statues. All right. Oh, how funny. These were not here earlier. If you ever come in person, the square is where most in-person tours start. Ah, good to know, Monica. Thank you. I was going to get past all the people and show you this beautiful area here. Here we go. This is the Campo Plata, one of the yes, one of the main squares here. This is where everybody eats and everybody has their beer and their friends joining. I am going to go a little bit away from this, but I just wanted to show you all of the festivities in this section because this is so beautiful. Oh boy. No marching bands. Oh, maybe not. That might be the two brutes having a gladiator fight. The pillar on your left is Roman. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Thank you, Monica. I love that. I wish I could have met you. That would have been so much fun. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry for all the noise. Here's some more of the beautiful construction and then, of course, a great view of the bell tower. The bell towers were added and also then restored much later. So these were restored for the last time in the 1700s. So they are much more, quote, recent than the rest of the building. And then here is the rest of the people. Oh, she's so cute, this little girl in her cape. All right, let's go to where it is a little bit quieter. So here we are. Again, this is the oldest part of Lugo. This town is like 2,000 years old, 2,200 years old during the time of Julius Caesar. And the a lot of the buildings here, the apartment buildings, are from as early as last year to the 1200s. So, oh, Monica, I need to watch more of your shows. Everybody raves about you. Fantastic. So, oh yes, so I am here until this evening when I am taking the only train back to A Coruña. And then tomorrow morning, local time. So for those of you who are in the States, it might be slightly too early, but it is at, I believe it's 10:30 or 10:45 local time, so either 4:30 or 4:45 a.m. Eastern time in the States anyway, where we are seeing the only continuously working Roman lighthouse. Here is another. Oh, thank you for your donations. Greatly appreciated. It is called the Tower of Hercules, so it's very cool and the only one like it. Let me just show you. This is one of the restaurant streets here that everyone sort of crowds around. There is a wine street off one of the other gates, but this one is known more for the construction, but also the little bath that we're going to see. Here we go. Oh, 2:45 in the morning. Oh, goodness. So that tour will happen in the morning, my time. But then I get on a bus and head to, or a train rather, and head to Santiago de Compostela. Here are the the Roman baths, or the flanking towers, and these have all been restored, of course, but you can see all the nicely legged. You can see all of the original stones here, which are beautiful. And this is the Minya Gate. Monica, I hope I'm saying that correctly, Minya. It is named after the, oh, thank you. So here I will show you again. The fountain from 1572. And yes, the hotel above this is adorable. We'll have a better view of this in just a second. But yes, this is the Minya Gate, and it is based off of the Minya River that runs through this part of Lugo, which is a little bit too far away for us to see, but still quite beautiful nonetheless. Okay, here is the beautiful hotel that we were talking about. Let me flip the camera. 3, 2, 1. I love this. Can you imagine staying in that room that has the balcony, seeing above the walls there and watching people walk all around? That is so cool. Do you know the name of the hotel, please? Monica, do you know the name of the hotel? I don't know the name of the hotel. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. I do see a sign on it, but it's a little hard to read, but I'm going to zoom in on it so that you can take a screenshot. Wouldn't it be lovely to stay there? Oh, so beautiful. So, let's see the outside of this lovely gate. Here, I'll show you the sign that says the Porto do Carmen u Minya, which it's named after the Minya comes from the river, but then the Carmen, which it is sort of known as now, is named from the hotel, or the church that is right across here. This one. This church that I went in there earlier, and they were rehearsing a play, and it was very feisty play. I couldn't understand what they were saying, but it was very intense. All right, so I'm just going to cross the street after all the cars go by and show you the beautiful view and then I will bid you farewell. Thank you all so much for such a wonderful tour today with so many questions and comments and thoughts, and a special thank you to Monica, our local uh, guide assistant here. Here is the gate from the front. Isn't this lovely? Wow. So, thank you all so much for coming. Oh, thank you for the follows. Yes, so I have two tours tomorrow. One in the in the Tower of Hercules tomorrow morning, and then the Santiago de Compostela tomorrow night. And then on Sunday, I am headed to Pontevedra, which is another beautiful little town in this area. And on Monday, we're headed into the Santiago Cathedral. And Tuesday, as we talked about, I am headed to Malaga for a very long layover. But I have, oh, thank you, Sam. The hotel costs around £75 a night. Ah, perfect. Is this burger Udemy? Yes, so I think you're referring to my courses on Udemy. Yes, I do have courses on there about travel. That is one of the many things that I do. But oh, thank you so much for your donations. Greatly appreciated. And then if you follow me, which, oh, yay, thank you for all the follows. I just hit 500 today, which I'm so stoked because I haven't even had given 20 tours yet. So this is very exciting. This is very exciting. Oh, and for all of you who are fans of my glasses, I just ordered 2 new pairs. I'm so excited. Yes, so do follow me if you are interested in crazy tours like this one. Oh, thank you, Tariq. Greatly appreciated. Um, the my tours for Italy. So I'm headed to Italy in about 2 weeks. I will be giving. Let's see, I'll be there for 6 days, and I think I'm giving 9 tours. But where I'm going to Florence, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, to Lucca, to Genoa. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm holding up traffic here. To 2 parts of Sanctaire, which are so beautiful. I think we're going to 4 of the 5. I haven't scheduled them yet, though. I do have to check a couple train times to make sure I'm going to be able to make it to all of those. So I will keep you posted. Thank you so much for your donations, everyone. Greatly appreciated. Every little bit helps, especially when going to someplace like Sanctaire, where it's a bazillion dollars. But you know what? I think it's worth it. We don't have cars. We don't have a house. We don't have children. This is what I do. And I love it. And I love being able to share it with all of you folks. So thank you all so much. Oh, we had just a couple more comments. What color are your new glasses? So I ordered 2. One is a yellow leopard print. It's not like the boring leopard print. It's bright yellow. And then then I ordered these orange ones. Now see, you just sounded so very American. Oh no, which part? You make it so much fun. Oh, there, for those of you who wanted a balloon, there is a little balloon flying around right now. Oh, goodbye, little balloon. So here is our ending scenery right here. We can see the beautiful towers in the back, or the beautiful bell towers in the back, with, of course, the two gate towers right here. Lol. I would love to be able to do this for a living. Oh yes, it is. It is tiring, but it is amazing. It is totally worth it. It looks cloudy. You know, it is. So when I got here this morning, I was legit cold. In Valencia right now, I don't know how much of the weather you folks follow, but Valencia right now is very hot. Like, we're talking 80s and 90s hot. It's horrible. Well, for those of you who like heat, it's probably right up your alley, but I do not. But here it's in the mid 60s, low 70s, which to me is fantastic. So coming from Portland and then Chicago, I say, oh, this is great. Here, let me show you this great view as we're walking, as I'm telling you the rest of my story. The weather changes quickly due to wind that pushes clouds in from the ocean. Wow, that's cold. I know. It is very cold. And I'm sort of glad about the wind, Monica, because I don't think I would have been able to keep up with it being 90 degrees here. What is 90 degrees in Celsius? Must be upwards of 40, I would think. So then the sun came out and suddenly I had sunscreen all over me. I was so hot. Oh, almost forgot. Okay, the pastries that I found. Monica, you probably eat these on a daily basis, but I found them and I'm going to eat them forever. I am always looking for new pastries. So these are basically little fried donut things that look like um, croissants. Oh, for those of you who would like to take a selfie, this is our selfie section right here. Let me just get us all set. Here we go. Yay! 3, 2, 1. Yay! I treated myself to spider crab today. Oh, I bet that was delicious. I'm more for seafood. Oh, it's so soft. It's a little bit bready, which I wasn't expecting. Oh, thank you, Vera. It's a little bit bready. It is covered in sugar, though. You all know I don't have much of a sweet tooth, so this might be a little too much for me, but it is delicious, though, nonetheless. And then earlier, I had a jamon y queso sandwich, or like a croissant with, well, it wasn't a croissant, it was a sandwich with croissant dough, shall we say. Look at that view. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm in the way. There we go. And yes, that was quite delicious though, because it had basically little chunks of bacon in it, but harder bacon. It was like a mix of ham and bacon with, it just says with cheese, but I was used to melty cheese, and it was like ricotta cheese. So that was very exciting, but it was cold, so I was not used to that, and super drama. So Monica, correct me if I'm wrong, but from my impression is people are not allowed to smoke in restaurants here. There were full-on ashtrays all over this restaurant, and like inside with the doors closed, and it was run by these two ladies who nobody was going to tell them what to do. Thank you, Joanne, for your donations. And yeah, no one was going to tell these ladies what to do. They were going to have their restaurant and run it the way that they see fit. So I thought that was quite dramatic. Ooh, look at these. Oops, no, not me. Yes, look at these windows. Oh, aren't those beautiful? Oh, I love them. Very nice. And also this, I know we saw this on the tour earlier today along the walls, but this used to be it started as a hospital, then it changed to a like a charity, and also a conservatory. So there's just music everywhere here. It seems to follow me. You need to have a license as a smoker club to allow smoking indoors. Really? I was under the impression you couldn't have any at all. That is really interesting. Fantastic. So, okay, I will bid you farewell. This is the main gate here. Porta Bispo. Let me just show you the last one. When people say, where do the city walls start? This is where it is. As to whether or not it actually starts here, your guess is as good as mine. But this is one of the main ones that that Google Maps will send you to. This hospital was built for Spanish flu 100 years ago. Oh, that is so interesting, Monica. That makes a lot of sense. All right, wonderful. Thank you all so much for coming, for all of your donations, for all of you who followed me and who are coming to the tours, plural, tomorrow and then the rest of this week. I'm also working on a new Valencia tour where we're going to walk from one tower to the other because we have these two big, beautiful tower gate castle things. And inside between them, inside the old town, are some really beautiful things. So do keep a lookout for that as well. But of course, I'll tell everyone on the tours about it. So I will leave you with this gorgeous view of the city, 1700 years old. Quite beautiful. Okay, you keep walking on the left. There's the World Champion Street Art Mural. Yes, I actually have to turn around and walk the other way, but we did see that on the walking the wall tour today when we saw Julius Caesar. It was so very cool. But I will post a picture of it on the Hago tour picture page so that everyone who didn't see it can see it. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. So wonderful to see all of you and see so many familiar names. Monica, it was so great to have you at this tour. Thank you for filling us in too on some of the local color that I am not privy to. So greatly appreciated. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. Thank you so much, everyone. See you soon.